is everybody enjoying LA? It seems like there's a lot of families on the trip and there's some time there.
Yeah, everybody likes coming here. Yeah, there's a lot of family on the trip, and everybody's pretty happy about the result the other night. But we got to do it again. We've got to win 2 more times, and so you can't get too relaxed and enjoy LA too much. We got to get our rest the rest of the day and tonight, and be ready to play tomorrow for the early start.
Does that early start help you guys keep your focus?
We'll see. I'll tell you after the game.
What do you think about where Draymond is physically right now?
He looks great. He's been really disciplined, the last couple months in terms of his routine, his diet. He's lost, I think, 20 pounds, playing at a really, really high level, and so he's been great, and we need him to be great. He's such a huge key for us.
That same vein, where do you feel Andre is physically?
Same. Andre's been great all year. I think he came into this season with the mindset of, I'm 35, but I got a couple years left at least. Let's make the best of this. And his work ethic, same thing in terms of diet and the training sessions, just making sure he's taking care of himself every day. I think Andre's had a phenomenal season.
You always see kind of a change in Draymond when the playoffs arrive. He seems like a guy who really thrives under higher stakes.
Draymond?
Draymond.
Yeah. He's a big game player. He's a huge competitor. I'll never forget his Game 7 against Cleveland. Even though we lost the game, he hits 5 threes and like 32 and 17 or something crazy. And Draymond's fearless, and he enjoys the big moments. And ironically, the first time I really noticed that he could be a great player in this league was Game 7 against the Clippers in 14. I was a fan watching, and I had seen him at Michigan State and admired his grit, his toughness, but like everybody else, it seemed like he was going to be a tweener in the NBA. And I watched that game. I think he hit 5 threes in that one in a Game 7 in his second season in the league. So, that's a clear sign right there when a young guy like that comes into a Game 7. It shows that kind of grit and guts and competitiveness. So he's always had that in him.
You weren't calling that game, were you?
No, I wasn't. I was watching I was in Oklahoma City. I still remember I was doing an Oklahoma City game and watching this series, and because it was a compelling series, it was an amazing series. But that was I think that was sort of Draymond's coming out party.
You made a case after last win for Kevon Looney to keep him next year. What's the biggest growth though you've seen from him this season, just the way he started this postseason?
Well, I think with Loon, it's not that you see a huge jump. It's more that you appreciate him day after day after day. And I think we felt like we saw it last season's training camp. And we had to make a decision on his contract, but he was coming off 2 consecutive injury-plagued seasons, so it was very difficult to know if he was going to be healthy. But during that training camp last year, every single day, you just say, man, he's in the right place every time. Man, is he disciplined, and man, is he smart. And over and over again, just the consistency of his effort and his focus. And you could tell the guy was a real pro if he could just stay healthy. And the beauty of this the last 2 years is he stayed healthy. He took a lot of counsel from Andre on that front in terms of keeping himself in good condition. His diet, he lost a lot of weight. And for 2 years now, he has been a rock for us. And so when I mentioned that yesterday, I really hope that's here. I want him to be here for a long time. But I think everybody in this locker room wants Loon to be rewarded for his effort.
Steve, there always seemed to be a feeling that Tim and Manu, when does their career ever going to end? Do you ever have that feeling with Andre?
I think that's a good comparison. Not a lot of players who who stay relevant deep into their careers. Almost all of them have an incredibly high basketball IQ. They figure out ways to survive. The difference with Andre is that maybe similar to Ginobili at 35, he still has his athleticism, and it takes him longer to warm up and longer to cool down, but it's still there. I mean, some of those dunks the other night, plays he was making in the paint, the guy's a remarkable athlete, and the combination of his athleticism, his work ethic, and his brain, it's going to allow him to play. I think he could play beyond this contract if he really wants. He may not want to. He might just go to the golf course and call it a career, but he can keep playing if he wants.
Feels like you could be describing Andrew Bogut too, his longevity, whichever league he chooses.
Yeah. Bogut, again, huge IQ, just understands the game, understands the chessboard, knows where the other 9 guys are on the floor at all times, and he's been amazing for us, and we got really lucky, with DeMarcus down, to have Bogut in here has been just a saving grace for us.
His teammates keep talking about his voice on the court. Describe it. Why is Andrew's voice different than Andre's or Draymond's? What does he bring that's unique?
He sees everything and he barks it out, and he knows. Coaches always tell players on defense, you gotta yell it out, and nobody wants to yell it out. It's just you feel kind of self-conscious. And Bogut doesn't care. He yells. If you watch a game, and you're near the court, you can hear him constantly. Ice, ice, ice. Whatever the coverage is, he's yelling it, and he's quarterbacking the defense. Draymond does the same thing, and so to have them as a tandem, both barking, it's great. And I also think it can be a little intimidating for the defense, or for the offense. When the defense is not only playing well but communicating really loudly, it's kind of annoying, and so it works.
How jacked up is a body clock in the NBA when you got to actually play it compared to every other game here?
Yeah, we're not used to it, so it's different. But both teams have to do it, and I think these guys are obviously young and athletic, and they'll get going. If there's a slow start, they'll figure it out and they'll get going before too long. So I'm not worried about it.
Do you remember playing in day games?
Lots of them.
It used to be more.
There were more because during the regular season you had Saturday and Sunday, and sometimes afternoon games, and more. It felt like more playoff games were during that time slot. So still just basketball.
I know you weren't, getting ready to windmill dunk or anything, but is the body a little bit more creaky in the morning, maybe when you're used to getting it ready for the night?
Yeah, and it's a good kind of foreshadowing of what's to come later in life.
See that chessboard with Andre? What did you see him do with Lou that made it more?
With Lou?
Yeah, that made it more difficult than normal.
I think it really helps that he played with Lou in Philadelphia, so he knows his tricks. Lou is one of the most clever players in the league, and all he needs is a sliver of space. And he's either drawing a foul or knocking down a shot, and Andre just has a knack for being right with Lou, and not being a step behind mentally as far as what he's about to do.
Is that why you have facility practices earlier than you usually go? Is it because of tomorrow?
No, players requested it. So.
Do you think that was maybe why they requested?
No, there's no way.